Is the new Dodge Charger six-pack really the six-pack that you're looking for? Hey guys, I'm Austin, welcome back, and today, well, this new Charger is priced like a V8, but it's got a V6, and it's got a lot in common with other brand cars like a BMW, more so than a traditional Dodge. Today we got to break down whether or not this new Dodge Charger RT and six-pack variants are really the cars to get right now in 2020, late 2025 and 2026 when you consider on the market the vehicles coming out and versus the Ford Mustang. Did they drop the ball here? Because the Ford Mustang has a V8, the Coyote 5-liter V8 making about 500 horsepower. This new six-pack Scat Pack version of the Charger makes even more, 550 horsepower, but there's a big caveat that we have to break down today in this video that not many people are talking about. We mention the good about cars, and also we like to point out things that most other people don't ever bring up. And that's the fun part about these types of videos. So right away, one of the things that nobody ever considers, and no, we're not even talking about the markups yet for these new cars, we're talking about the weight. So how heavy is this new Dodge Charger? It weighs between 4,800 pounds to like 4,900 pounds. That's crazy. But here's the good thing. There is one good thing about this. Why am I saying there's a good thing about this? This car is heavier than a Demon 170. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. The good thing is that this vehicle compared to a standard EV version of the Dodge Charger, the Dodge Charger Daytona, that weighed about 5,800 pounds. So they were able to drop about 1,000 pounds between the V6 model and the EV model, which begs the question whether or not if they ever put in a V8 motor within this vehicle and you lose a twin turbo setup of this six-cylinder, how much heavier will the car be? Would you then have a 5,000 pound Charger? If we go all the way back to the good old days of the Charger Red Eye, and then we look up the weight, I just misspelled weight. That thing is about 4,586 to 4,600 pounds, and that has a 707 to 97 horsepower layout, depending on if you have a standard Hellcat versus a Red Eye. The Red Eyes were so much fun. Actually, we tested out the Jailbreak, and that was a really cool car. I really enjoyed that car. You know what you could do is you can pick up one of these new Dodge Charger six-packs or RTs and bring it over to Speed Phenom Film and get it ready for your track or any other event. Because we can wrap it, put PPF, put ceramic coating, windshield protection film to protect that windshield for you to properly enjoy it. So you don't have to worry about much at all. So give us a call. The link is down below or on the screen right now. Tap up above to find out more about Speed Phenom Film. The point I'm trying to get at here, guys, is that these cars are getting heavier and heavier. And are we starting to lose that American identity? Especially so when you have the six-cylinder motor. It's got a lot in line with like a BMW B58 or S58 engine. So is it losing its American identity? This is like the funeral days of the gas-powered Hemi Dodge Chargers, because if we go back to Google and we look at Dodge's website, we can see, oh wait, high-octane performance. What does that mean? Well, it means Hemi V8 right here. Ooh, Hemi V8, but it's not in it. It's not in the muscle car. This is muscle, they're saying. It's got the 6.2-liter supercharged 710 horsepower Hemi, but it's not in the cool car, the Charger. I know you're thinking, it's like, okay, other Dodges are cool, but this is the hot thing right now. Okay, I'll be honest here, before we get any further, I think they're doing a great job with this car. It's very, very mean. It looks aggressive. I love the body lines. It's just important to point this stuff out. And when you look at the acceleration performance with this new vehicle, it's good. It's in the 3 to 4 second range. So when you look at other vehicles in the market, you know, it's a fast car and it has a lot of technology, but we haven't even started with the dealer markups yet. Let me show you what happened with the Dodge Charger Daytona. It's right here on my screen. I've been gathering data on this. What? Whoa. Just look at this, guys. This is a Dodge Charger Daytona with the same interior, same body kit. Look how much money they want for it. looks sick, right, with the interior. Look at that. 34 grand. This has got to be the biggest catastrophe of all mankind. Why does no one want to buy it? Why? Look at that. 34 grand. MSRP was 62,685. Whoa, man. I'm really shocked right now, guys, at how much this car is going for. It looks like a great car, doesn't it? Look at the interior. It looks cool with all the new technology, the displays, everything that they put into it. You don't want to get into this new Dodge Charger RT or six-pack, and the next thing you know, you lose 50% of your value in 1 year. Okay, that shows you that the audience, I think, may have been not happy with that car. But let me test one other thing. Let me just call a dealership, because I want to see what they're trying to pull with this new Charger. Here we go. I'm not going to show the audio because I'm going to respect the individuals, but I'll just do some excerpts. Have you noticed nobody answers phones these days? I'll call dealerships and they just don't answer. And you guys are selling those for MSRP? So you don't know if like the other ones currently you're selling, they're marked up, or I'm not following. Okay, well, thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. 10,000 over MSRP. We're back to it. Wow. We're back to it, guys. 10,000's over MSRP. $10,000 over MSRP. Do you see why I report this stuff? Because you gotta just be smart here. On one end of the spectrum, you've got the Charger Daytona that lost 30K like that, and when the dealers find any opportunity to jump in on a new thing, 10K over. It's not quite as bad as the 10 times larger of a markup of the Corvette ZR1 of 100,000 over sticker, comparable to a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Let me know your thoughts at Dealer Shenanigans. I'll call them, and it's like, the latest thing I heard was this on the latest phone call. Now, we don't know if we're going to mark ours up, if Dodge will allow us to mark it up. But if they do, we're going to mark it up. And then I was like, well, then how much would you want to mark them up? Like, or I found a way to ask them that. Okay, so let's say they don't control that because they're independent from you. You're going to mark them up. And then the number I eventually got out of the latest phone call was, again, $10,000 over MSRP. So we're in a weird position. Any opportunity these dealers will have to make more money, they will try to do it. That means for you, on your perspective, keep watching these videos, subscribe for more, because we're going to even show you guys like where to get these cars for MSRP and more. It's important that we are smart about where we go with these vehicles, and I hope you enjoyed this reporting in the studio at Speed Phenom Film. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It really does help me out, and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. While you do that, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video coming out. I'll see you in the next one.